What is up, guys, and welcome to another edition of Market Marauders, beating the market one trade at a time. If you're new to Market Marauders, investment channel helps you to find the best deals in the market. If that's something you're interested in, make sure to hit that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Definitely helps the YouTube algorithm promote the videos. All right, so I'll be giving you my top penny stocks under $1. I know everybody likes this series, so let's jump into it. The first one, we got ticker sign GSM. So GSM is for Ferroglobe. They ended the week at 93 cents. Looks like in pre-market they've gone up to $1. So look for them for some early morning action in the stock market today. So jumping into some background information on them, we're going to see that they have had their earnings recently come up. They got a new CLO, which is always good. So a lot of good things going on with this company. Just going to click into some of their earnings and see what's going on with that. Their earnings is going to be on the 24th, so make sure you check that out. It's going to be on Tuesday. Everybody can listen to earnings. They have a call-in number on here and a conference ID. So if you're interested in learning more about the company, I encourage everybody to go listen to the earnings, especially before you jump into a stock to buy it. I would say definitely go listen to what the company is doing and strategic moves that they have to propel the company moving forward. So that's going to be on the 24th, Tuesday. So make sure you all go check that out. All right, so next we have ticker sign MTNB, and this is for Metanis. They ended the week at 80 cents. So that's where they're at. They are bullish at the time of this video, doing it by the moving average 10, being above moving average 50 and 100, which is purple and yellow line. So I'd say they did end the week bullish. Doesn't seem like too much volume coming in. VWAP is kind of stagnant, but I would still look at them for an early morning mover because they ended on a positive note. So going back information on them, they were awarded $3.75 million for Cystic Fibrosis Foundation to support development of this MAT2501. They have their fiscal results, so you can go check that out. But, companies being awarded large sums of money, in my opinion, is always good. Means they're in the right direction, especially when it comes to medical and pharmaceutical stocks. So make sure you all go check out this third quarter results on here. This is the website. You can go check that out. It's just a press release. So I have them on my list because I feel like they're doing pretty good moves to be getting funding from major organizations. So next, we'll type in ticker sign RTL, ARTL for ARTL. They ended the week at 59 cents. Looks like in pre-market they're going down a little bit, but I still expect them to potentially go up. Definitely going to be watching them as an early morning mover, either in the positive or negative direction. Last week they did hit 75 cents, so they're about 20 cents off from where they had a high from last week. So I'm still going to be looking at them for this week as a potential mover. So they are bullish. They're doing it by the moving average 10, being above moving average 50 and 100. So that's always good movement. So let's go to the background information on them. We can see that they have announced the clinical trial authorization of Commerce Cancer Appetite Recovery Study for treatment of cancer-related anorexia and weight loss. And then they also have their fall summit that was on the 18th, which you all can go check out. And then they had their results right here for the fiscal 2020 year-end financial results, so you can go check those out as well. So I would encourage everybody to go look at that. I know this deal right here with weight loss with people with cancer treatment, it's a pretty big deal. So make sure you guys go read more up on these articles. But I think the company is definitely one to keep your eyes out on. So next, we go to ticker sign AYTU for AYTU Biosciences. They ended the week at 95 cents. Looks like in pre-market went down 2 cents, but that doesn't mean anything. It's just pre-market. They did last week touch 97 cents, so there may be some potential in that one. May have been a resistance line that was above here to do a bullish breakout, but looks like they fell down. I can definitely see them testing that line again this week. So go to background information on them. This is their fiscal quarter 1 2021 net revenue. They had a net revenue of $13.5 million, which is an increase of 839% year over year. So definitely going to be looking at this one for this week, especially considering they had an 839% year over year increase in revenue. That is fantastic for the company as a whole, especially a company that is a penny stock that is so cheap. So penny stocks, if you look at them, most of them don't have a net revenue of $13.5 million. That's just because, whatever's going on in the company has made it, go down significantly. But I would definitely, check this company out for this week. It says their net loss was $4.3 million. Adjusted EBITDA loss of $1.3 million. Both these numbers combined does not add up to the $13.5 million that they had increase. So their consumer health net revenue was at an all-time high of $7.8 million compared to the $6.9 million in quarter 4 2020. So definitely check out AYTU Biosciences for this week. Definitely going to be looking at this one for a potential mover. So going to next, we have ticker sign GHSI, and that is for Guardian Health Sciences. They ended the week at 22 cents. It looks like in pre-market they've gone down 1 cent. They did test this 26 cent mark right here, which seems to be a resistance for them. So hopefully they'll get back to that line and test it again. So going into some background information on them, we can see this is their financial results for the 3 months and 9 months ended in September 30th, 2020. So total revenue is approximately $253,000 for the 3 months, September 30th, 2020, compared to approximately $161,000 in the 3 months that ended September 30th, 2019, as an increase of 57%. So year over year, they had a 57% increase. Their medical food sales were up 26%. Ended in September 30th compared to the 3 months ended in September 30th, 2019. Medical devices sales were up 147%. So even though this is a penny stock and they're not making, tremendous money like the $13.5 million that AYTU is making, for the company to increase their approximate revenue from $161,000 to $253,000 means that the company as a whole is growing. So I would say definitely keep your eyes out on them, even though their growth may be slow in compared to other ones. I would say growth of any company as a whole is definitely a good metric for that company, and definitely a reason to keep them on your radar. So lastly, we're going to go into ticker sign RAVE, and this is for RAVE Restaurant. They ended the week at 97 cents. Looks like in pre-market they've gone up some to be at $1.05. So they're probably going to be an early morning mover, especially since they have surpassed the high level that they ended the week at. So they are bullish, seem to be on a bullish run-up, denoted by their moving average 10 line and VWAP being high, but both being above the moving average 50 and 100 line. So RAVE Restaurant as recently, this is on the 13th, gave their reports for the first quarter. So they reported net income of $76,000 compared to $237,000 in the same period prior year. So they lost money. As we all know, the restaurant industry has definitely been hit pretty hard. So that's to be expected. Total revenue decreased by $1.0 million to $1.9 million for the first quarter fiscal 2021 period prior year. Income before taxes was $78,000 compared to $310,000 same period prior year. Pizza and domestic comparable retail sales decreased 22%. Pie 5 comparable retail sales decreased 23%. So overall, metric-wise, they're basically losing quite a bit of money from their financials. But I would say if the restaurant industry makes a comeback, if a stimulus is passed that could help the restaurant industry, I would definitely keep them on my radar. I would definitely look at them because, they're starting to go up, but that may be based off hype and not off of fundamentals or factual information. So always be cautious or wary of companies like that. But still, I would say keep them on your radar because you never know. This run-up may continue, and you may be able to take advantage of it, especially considering the pre-market, it's already began to run up. All right, so drop a comment down below. Tell me what stocks you guys are looking at this week. Make sure you hit that thumbs up to help the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe. Just go on and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.